pinagpala at ligtas na umaga po sa ating lahat. Sa araw na ito ay masasaksihan natin ang moving up ceremony ng mga mag-aaral sa kindergarten. Narito po ang mga mag-aaral sa bawat pangkat. Ang lahat ay inaanyayahang tumayo para sa pagbibigay pugay at paggalang sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sumabay sa pag-awit ng Lupang Hinirang. Susundan ito ng panalangin na pamumunuan ni Jaira A. Torion mula sa Kinder Pangkat Makabansa.
HIRAYA! Mga bata, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang mag-leader, palas ng silanganan, palab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, uyan hanggang pag-ibig, sa mandulubig, di ka pasisiin, sa dagat at bundok, sa sibuyan, sa langit mo'y bukhang, may dinagang tula at awit sa panay minamahal. Ang tusmad ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagtinilig, ang bitong bilat arang yakay at pamay di magdidilim. Lumalang araw ating pagsilang, mo'y alangin sa Pilipinas. Magligaya lang po ay mag-aawit, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Panginoon, pinupuri ka po namin sa araw na ito. Maraming salamat po pag-iingat mo sa aming mga magulang, mga guro at mga pinuno ng aming paaralang Lapu-Lapu na nagmamahala at natyagang sumuporta sa aming mga mag-aaral sa kabila ng pandemya mula sa umpisa ng aming pag-aaral sa kindergarten hanggang marating namin na ang espesyal na araw na ito ng virtual na pagdaraos ng aming programa ng hakbang tungo sa unang baitang hinihiling po namin ang inyong patuloy na pagbibigay ng kabungan upang kami ay patuloy na maging handa sa susunod na hakbang ng aming edukasyon hanggang sa makamit namin ang aming mga pangarap. Gayon din po, hinihiling namin ang iyong pag-iingat sa mga guro at mga magulang upang patuloy nilang magawa ang kanilang mga tungkulin sa araw-araw at patuloy kaming maalagaan at maturuan ng kagandahang asal. Muli po namin binalik sa iyo, Panginoon, ang taos-pusong pasasalamat at parangal sa pangalan ni Jesus, iyong anak.
Tayo naman ay tumungo sa pag-awit ng himno ng NCR at patuloy na aawitin ang himno ng DCS.
Bayang mahal na sa dulot kaunlaran. Taas noong iwagayway ang bandilang NCR. Karunungan at katarungan sa bansa'y itanghal. Mga lungsod ng NCR sa puso ko'y dangal. Ang adhika isulong ka, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. Mga lungsod ng NCR sa puso ko'y dangal. Ang adhika isulong ka, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan.
ilaan natin ang ating pakikinig sa pambungad na pananalita mula sa ating masipag at mahusay na punong guro na si Binibining Maria Elena B. Mercado.
Sa ating pinagpipitagan ng tagapamanihala ng sangay ng mga paaralang lungsod ng Maynila, Dr. Maria Magdalena M. Sa ating katuwang na tagapamanihalang pansangay, Dr. Cynthia L. Aines. Sa ating pagdistritong tagmasid ng mga pampublikong paaralan, Ginang Anglita C. Modesto. Sa mga manunood at sa mga batang kindergarten. Mabiyayang araw po sa ating lahat. Kami po ay nalulugod sa pagsusumikap ng ating mga munting anghel sa unang taon nila sa pagpasok sa paaralan. Bagamat may pandemya, ay nagsumikat silang makasabay sa kanilang mga ate at ating tunghayan ang kindergarten moving up ceremony. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
Narito na ang pinakamahalagang oras na ating pinakahihintay, ang pagsilay ng mga mag-aaral sa kinder, taong 2021.
Narito ang mga bata sa kinder pangkat mga Diyos. Ang inyong lingkod, Pinipining Esmeralda S. Ferrer, purong tagapayo. Kyrie Dwayne G. Aguilar, Jerome C. Alejo, Arcane Riel D. Caandon, Sam Peregrine L. Cainitz, Reniel Demos M. Castelo, Sander L. De Castro, Jacob B. Eleuterio, Nathaniel M. Napasanda, Sean Gabriel S. Malico, John Alben Miarito, Prince Nathan S. Naparato, Francis Benedict P. Pechon, Prince Adriel C. Peñalver, Niña A. Conseliado, Sheena May M. Gatus, Clarice E. Wash, Marilyn F. Yena, Micaela Jeria P. Masangdo, Joanne E. Onciano, Kylie Vincent E. Pechon, Christine Annalyn P. Razonable, Maria March P. Galasque, Kylie F. Villafuerte. Narito ang mga bata sa kinder pangkat mga tao. Ang inyong lingkod, Pinipining Esmeralda S. Ferrer, purong tagapayo. Ace Group Sander A. Adriano, Ainsley James B. Alejo, Raver P. Ferrer, Aljur S. Jordao, Sir Ibram L. Maglaki, Michael Onan T. Mamali, Samuel P. Mata, John Carlo D. Munar, Mackenzie Nikos C. Neri, Prince Andy T. Pacaniba, Paul Miguel E. Tolentino, John Noel G. Yu, Caleb Jem G. Saraga, Jamie Keisha A. De Hoya, Fiona Miles T. De La Cruz, Faustine Luis Tula, Cassiopeia M. Mateo, Chloe Francesca Mitra, Julian Tera L. Cobado, Samantha Shane Pablo, Margie Faith C. Panila, Carly Kate D. Paranyal, Rihanna Kate S. Sadi, Maria Andre Owel L. Sadyosa. Narito ang mga bata sa kinder pangkat makabansa. Ginang Olivia C. Catlapan, purong tagapayo. Lawrence Andre L. Agapito, Crisanto M. Agnes, Paul Eric G. Bacule, Chad Andre P. Balayo, Kaiser Yusef G. Batasa, Andre Bon C. De Guzman, Prince James D. De Guzman, Guyver Mac G. Gasco, Prince Ike Lance N. Bernaga, Prince Jacob E. Lanzarote, Tristan Nate B. Nanyola, Javer F. Pechon, J. Warren S. Peñalver, Tristan Kylie C. Peñalver, Dave Nathan Camparon, Mika Jovel F. Acta, Aliyah S. Alberca, Risha Lay P. Bakar, Javeline Marie O. Cabalina, Asiana Nicole H. Canes, Bianca M. De Pedro, Zoe D. Francisco, Alicia Carla Faye R. Fuentes, Iya Ray D. Lapus, Marchen Yona P. Lazaro, Joanna Lay R. Natividad, Crystalline S. Peñalver, Jaira A. Torion. Narito ang mga bata sa Kinder Pangkat Makakalikasan. Ginang Nikki Margaret P. Yutan, Purong Tagapayo. Mel Daniel Jair G. De Jesus, Mark Kiel E. De Leon, Kian Nathaniel M. Digman, Francie Nicolo C. Flores, Mark Lawrence D. Lamayra, Ezekiel P. Maglaki, D.M. E. Quebral, Michael A. Suela Jr., Kenji S. Suma, Simon Nathaniel Capiolo, Charles Justin T. Tan, Mark Kim P. Ventura, Richmond D. Victoriano, Raven D. Yandok, Regine E. Ancheta, Amanda A. Capuli, Althea Shane R. Espejo, Rowan C. Evora, Princess Amira G. Lamayra, Rayan Ludrell T. Nunez, Mary Rose F. Olvara, Resi D. Perez, Maria Teresa S. Rojas, Elisa May D. Santiago, Althea C. Saigo, Maria Katrina C. Torres, Quincy Nicole M. Lupang.
Tunghayan natin ang mensahe mula sa kalihim ng kagawaran ng edukasyon na si Ginang Leonora Magtolis Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers. Without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded in addition to see to it that the modules are followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating this long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at the time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out to the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside. You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science, technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Philippine University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because we are sending out to the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Ating tantuhin ang pansigliwang mensahe mula sa ating pandistritong tagamasid ng mga pampublikong paaralan na si Ginang Angelita Z. Modesto.
Sa ating tagapamanihala ng sangay ng mga paaralang lungsod, na Dr. Maria Magdalena, at sa ating kalawang tagapamanihalang pagkakay,
punong guro, Maria Elena B. Mercado, sa ating mga guro, magulang, at mga batang mga magpipagtapos ng kindergarten. Isang magandang umaga. Ako'y natutuwa at kayo ay nag-moving up na sa unang baita. Alam ko na kahit sa pandemya ito, kayo ay naitawid ng siguro sa hirap at ginhawa. Kaya pagbutihin pa ninyo ang inyong susunod na baita at ingat kayo lagi at kasihan nawa tayo ng poong may kapal.
Sa patuloy na pagpapahiwatig ng pagmamahal, awitin natin ang himno ng paralang Lapu-Lapu.
Pagpunyi, Lapu-Lapu, maharlikang Lapu-Lapu, dakilang paralan sa magulang at kabataan ay pag-asa nitong bayan. Ang mithiin mong dalisay, karunungay itanghal. Aarihin naming yaman ang iyong diwa't aral. Gagawin naming huwaran ang iyong giting tapang. Ang mithiin mong dalisay, karunungay itanghal. Aarihin naming yaman ang iyong diwa't aral. Gagawin naming huwaran ang iyong giting tapang. Ipagbunyi, Lapu-Lapu, para lang aming tunay.
Bigyang halaga natin ang pampinid na pananalita mula kay Ginang Olivia C. Canlapan, guro sa kinder.
Sa mga mag-aaral ng kindergarten, alam kong kayo ang pinakamasaya sapagkat ngayong araw ay aming ininaos ang virtual na seremonya ng inyong unang paghakbang sa elementarya. Sa minamahal naming mga magulang, kayo po ay aming naging tutuwa upang maipagpatuloy ang pagdaloy ng pagkatuto ng inyong mga anak. Taos-pusong pasasalamat po sa tiwalang inyong ibinigay sa ating paaralan, lalo't higit sa ating mga guro sa kindergarten. Hinihiling po namin ang inyong patuloy na pakikiisa upang lubos na mapagtibay ang dekalidad na edukasyon sa kabila ng mga suliraning ating nararanasan dahil sa pandemya. Mula sa pamunuan ng paaralang elementarya ng Lapu-Lapu sa pamumuno ng ating punong guro, Binibining Maria Elena B. Mercado at pandistritong tagamasid ng mga pampublikong paaralan, Ginang Angelita Z. Modesto, binabati namin kayo